What's up, boys and girls? This is Sector 4077, and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. This is part 22. Before we head to go see Koller to get our rugs fixed, we are going to be getting a call from one of our neighbors, and we're going to go on a POI mission. So let me shut my trap for a second there.
Adam, it's Aria. I just heard what happened. God, right outside your apartment?
What happened outside my apartment?
Someone got all their implants torn out. Was left to bleed to death in the alley. When I first heard where it was, I thought...
I'm fine, Aria. It wasn't me.
Be careful going home. It's not the first one of these I've heard about.
So since we're at K-Pac Fountain Station anyhow, because we're going to go to see Koller, this is going to be in the same vicinity of our apartment. Because there was a heinous crime that happened. We got to check it out. The first thing you want to do when you get over here, you want to wait for the detective to stop talking to the police officer, and then we can go up and talk to him. And then he'll tell us that we can talk to one of the girls.
Daria says something, but apparently she doesn't talk to cops.
We can't let them get away with this. I recognize you. We're neighbors. I've seen you in our building. You're very difficult to miss. By chance, did someone send you to investigate?
No, no one sent me. What happened here?
It's horrible. An augmented woman was killed, just outside of where we live. She looks like she was my age.
Do you have any idea who she was?
No, I've never seen her before. It's so sad that nothing will be done about this. Org victims are not high on the list of police priorities. To them, it's like a dog lying in the street. You're not a cop, are you?
I was a cop once. Old habits die hard.
In America?
Yeah, Detroit. It was a long time ago.
I bet you have a lot of experience. You're used to this sort of thing.
What about you? What's your interest in all this? Morbid curiosity?
God, no. I want nothing more than to go home. Detective Montag, he's making me stay. He thinks I saw something.
Did you see something?
Maybe. I think I would rather not say, to be honest. Because if I had seen something, and if I started talking about it, wouldn't that put me in danger?
You may not think much of the police here. I may not think much of them either. But that doesn't mean you should hold back information.
They don't have it in them to protect me. They have neither the will nor the courage.
Be that as it may, still probably your best hope for helping to catch the killer.
I know. It's just that I don't trust the police. I would feel safer with someone like you. You have more reason to be invested in this than they do. You're augmented, like the victim was. And you look like you could actually protect me.
It's not my case.
But maybe you could help. Please, neighbor. Talk to Detective Montag. At least see how it's going. Make sure he doesn't think he's on vacation just because the victim is an Aug.
I'll talk to the officer in charge and see where he is with the investigation. If I can help him, I will.
Thank you. Suppose I end up remembering something later. Is there a way for me to contact you?
You planning to run off on me already?
The first chance I get. There are times for standing in the cold, but this isn't one of them. I just want to go home, bolt the door, and never come out again. Of course, I will wait for Detective Montag to say it's okay first. And I'll still try to answer whatever questions you may have.
I can give you access to my info link. You should feel free to use it if you have to.
Thank you, neighbor. Talk to you about what happened.
How come she talks to him and not to me? I'm not Montag. I don't need your
Pretty
help.
obvious what happened here.
Are you a journalist?
Would you piss off No, the police? but she was.
Yeah, but
It was just a matter of time before they got her.
Before who got her?
She's that journalist. The one writing all those things about You know who?
You'll have to fill me in.
Radko Maximilian Perry? The local anti-Olga politician? That's Angela Gunn lying there. She's the one that's been writing about him. There was a threat of a scandal and everything. Coincidence?
It's important to follow the evidence in situations like this. You can't just accuse people left and right.
I gave you evidence. I told you. The articles.
Right. Other than that, is there anything else that makes you think this politician might be responsible?
Damn right there is. Fucker told my car once. When he was municipal transport minister.
I see.
I hate that guy so much.
Did you actually see anything?
I just got here, so I see what you see. A dead, augmented journalist.
Thanks.
I think it's about to happen.
Gruesome, isn't it?
This can't be happening to me. Someone is targeting Holmes.
So, Daria was actually talking to you, huh? I could barely get 2 words out of her. What did she say? Did she see anything?
You mean your witness over there? She's not sure yet.
How can she not be sure? Either she saw something or she didn't.
She's scared. She thinks she might be in danger. I told her she'll be fine and that whoever did this would be caught. I'd like to believe that's true.
Sure, so would I. But as you can see, the victim was like you, augmented. That makes things a little more complicated, eh? Being a cop in this city, it's not always about doing the right thing, or about doing things the right way.
I was a cop for 12 years. I know all about getting bad orders. The difference between what you're told to do and what you know is right.
Tell me about it. So, how did you reconcile yourself with those kinds of orders?
I quit.
I'm 2 months away from the beach. I'm not quitting. But I respect your idealism.
It was a long time ago. I work for Interpol now.
Interpol, huh? Listen, off the record, I've been told to forgo any unnecessary investigation. I want you to know, it's not my idea of how things should be done.
Who told you to forego the investigation?
Men who spend more time making policies than arrests. They want the victim's husband, Johnny Gunn, ex-PMC operative. Heavily augmented.
All right. So if you're not comfortable with this, if you know things aren't being handled the way they should, why not do something about it?
I thought I just did. Just because my hands are tied doesn't mean Interpol can't conduct a parallel investigation. Crime scene's right over there, and Johnny lives just a couple of blocks from here.
I never said I was going to work your case for you.
Sure you did. Isn't that more or less the promise you made your little friend over there? She won't talk to a cop because she doesn't trust us. Smart girl. Look, my orders are to arrest the husband. You take a look around. Get to Johnny before my guys do. Who knows? Maybe we'll actually learn something.
I'll let you know what I find.
Careful of the evidence.
Interpol. Who do they think they are?
Okay, so we can go ahead and investigate the scene. Check out the marks on neck, cutting marks above Angela Gunn's arm. And the second piece of evidence is behind us, or at least if this is where you're looking, you know. The EMP fragment. Okay. Third piece. Well, there's some crafting parts you can pick up. Don't forget that. Third piece, ID card. Angela Gunn's press pass. And then we got some broken glasses. Alright. And then you want to check out the bruises on her neck, striations. Look like finger marks, fingerprints. And then the last one, which I really had, and the needle, can't forget about the needle. Last one I had trouble finding. It was right in front of me, right on this wall over here. All right. Now that we completed that, we can go ahead and talk to Johnny Gunn, who is the deceased's husband. And that's going to be in the Ebooks apartments. You just follow the marker as long as you know what apartments to go to. And I'll shut my trap once again.
Where you going? Did you bring anything to drink? You bust into a man's home, you should at least bring a drink.
Are you Johnny Gunn?
That's right. What do you want?
Have you heard about your wife?
Which one?
Excuse me?
I've been married a bunch of times. Which wife are we talking about?
Angela's dead. I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. They found her body in an alley.
Yeah, well, you're not the one to tell me, so I appreciate your way of trying to break it to me, though. Do you know if she died quick or not?
No, I don't.
I hope so. Angie didn't deserve to suffer.
So you did know already?
Your detective friend called, told me to sit tight and wait for you, so here I am, sitting tight, being cooperative.
Where were you tonight?
I was out killing Angie, doing whatever it is they did to her. That's what you think, isn't it?
I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know what happened.
Why? If anyone should want to track down the person who killed her, it should be me. But I choose not to. Case closed.
You don't care if her killer is caught or not?
No, I don't. I don't get off on vengeance. I say, let the bastard stir in his own damn guilt. Men who kill, I think they do it to get attention. They want to be caught. They want society to spank them just like their daddies did. Now, the real punishment for something like this is living with what you've done.
That's not how it works.
Why not?
For one, finding this killer will ensure they can't do it again. 2, society has a right to protect itself. And 3, where were you tonight?
In my apartment. Alone. No one but the cockroaches can confirm or deny shit. Convenient, right?
Found your notebook, Johnny. You've been writing about Angie. Some of your descriptions resemble what happened to her.
You gonna arrest me for writing shitty poems? They're supposed to help me reconnect emotionally to things.
There's a lot of violence in the writing. You describe things that aren't that far off from what actually happened.
Breaking a line and breaking a neck aren't the same thing, are they now? Now you start pretending that they are, and you're no better than that lazy asshole detective. They don't like who I used to be, so they want to do whatever they can to put me away. That's all this is.
Is that a bell tower patch on your jacket?
Yeah, so?
Let's just say I'm familiar with bell tower.
What does that mean? Familiar how?
I've gone up against them before. Seen a lot of them die.
Yeah, well, guess that makes 2 of us. I was in New South Wales. I saw my share of dead.
Australia. You were there during the Civil War?
That's right. And that was only the beginning. Not my first choice, believe me, but, Bell Tower wasn't all that big on choice. Send you where they want, make you do what they want, replace parts of you whenever and however they want. Anyway, that was a long time ago.
I'm sure you won't mind if I look around.
Whatever you say.
Okay, so all you need to do is go to the right-hand side of his bed. You'll find some medical forms. That'll clear his name. We are going to be getting some ebooks in this video. Keep in mind, in order to get every single ebook, you have to take the bank heist mission. You cannot save Stanic's daughter, or else we will not be able to get every ebook, and then that trophy will be wasted. So we're going to talk to the detective now, so I'll shut my trap.
By the way, I told Daria to go home. I really don't think she saw anything.
I think I'm finally ready to shed some light on Angela Gunn's murder.
That's good news. My bosses are eager to know why I haven't arrested Johnny yet.
The truth is, we're not even close. Not yet.
Why do you say that? What about Johnny? The more I think about all this, the more I can't shake the feeling. Johnny Gunn killed his wife.
Look, I didn't find who the killer is. Sometimes you have to admit there just isn't enough to go on. That the pieces don't fit. Not yet, anyway. But I do know Johnny Gunn didn't kill his wife.
How can you be sure?
Remember that partial print I found on the victim's throat?
What about it?
Johnny Gunn hasn't had fingerprints since the Australian Civil War. His hands are made of alloy. If he had strangled her, he wouldn't have left a smudge.
Alloy, huh? Shit. So, where does that leave us exactly?
We followed the evidence we had. This is where it led us.
You mean nowhere?
I'm not sure exactly. I think a lot of the pieces are there. They're just not ready to be put together. Not yet.
All right. That should be enough for me to get the rope off Johnny's neck. But it doesn't help me solve anything, does it? I mean, unless we learn more, there's no one I can drag in for this.
Let's just hope learning more doesn't mean having to meet over another dead body.
Hey, rookie! Get over here! Time to wrap this up.
They are.
Daria, are you there?
Is that you, neighbor? Are you checking up on me? It's very sweet. Are there any leads?
We spent most of our time eliminating suspects. I still don't know who killed Angela.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, but it's the truth. Just try to be careful. Keep a low profile. If anything happens, if you ever think you're in danger, you know how to reach me.
Thank you, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay, now that that's taken care of, we're going to go ahead and go see our buddy Koller so we can get our rugs fixed. And that way we don't have to worry about overclocking and overheating our system, and we don't have to disable any more rugs. You could take the manhole cover or the sewers to his workshop, but I don't know why I'm taking this way. I just happened to go this way. But I guess if you forgot how to get there, and you wanted to find out where was that elevator at? It's right over here. You get to see. Yeah, here's the book, the red book. And then, of course, we want to hit the button for the elevator, and then we can go to the workshop. So we're going to go ahead and get our augs fixed. So I'll be back after this cutscene coming up. Seems like there's a lot of cutscenes in this video. More cutscenes than I'm talking. That's all right. That's how it goes sometimes. I'll be back.
Shit. Did you hear? Talos Rucker's dead.
I heard that somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool, right? Now we can get some real progress. He was making us look like wimps.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? Rucker didn't deserve what happened to him.
Something tells me our politics aren't the same, Jensen. Me, I think this whole martyr thing is exactly what we need. But, let's maybe focus on things we can agree on, huh? Like optimizing that crazy rig of yours. You got a calibrator for me or what?
You really think Rucker was the problem? That his death is somehow gonna make things better for Augs?
I don't think he was the solution. We need a new leader. someone a little less beardy McFancy diploma. Someone who's gonna fight, you know? Stand up to some of these bullshit laws. You hear about the Human Restoration Act?
Yeah. If the restoration vote passes, I don't know that it's gonna matter very much who the leader is.
It's gonna be a government-mandated horror show is what it's gonna be. Men in white coats pulling out augmentations like they are teeth. Anyway, speaking of medical horrors, you ready for me to fix you or what?
This procedure. There won't be any surprises like last time.
Last time I was surprised by your crazy tech. But now is totally different. Now I know what's under that hood of yours. And you got me the tool I need. Changes everything.
So what are you gonna do exactly?
I'm gonna optimize your system. No more worrying about overheating. No more worrying about glitches. Jensen 2.0. Sounds pretty good, right?
Alright. Please, tell me this is what a neuroplasticity calibrator looks like.
That's the one! Okay, this won't take long, I promise. And don't worry, man, I never screw up 2 in a row. Spent a lot of time prepping for this one.
Just try not to take anything.
That wasn't so bad, right? How do you feel?
I feel fine. I feel lighter.
I fixed you. Death to all your limits. Whatever implant you want to activate, you activate. 0 consequences.
That sounds pretty good. Thanks, Koller. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just get out there and make me proud. Go make use of all that cool shit.
Okay, so we're going to go to the Church of the Machine God, which is right near the Time Machine store that we were just at, bookstore. And this used to be locked, but now it's unlocked after our second visit, which is awesome. It doesn't seem like anything is really restricted in this area. I was still being careful because I was a little leery. I'm like, So the first apartment we want to go to is number 90, which is on the first floor. Now, it is locked, and I figured since there was a bunch of security guards standing around, I was gonna hack that, and I was like, I better not do that. And I don't want to have to take out all these guys. You know what? Let me check something. Ooh, look at that. There's an open window. Well, it's not open, but it's about to be. So this ebook is over on the table over here, and these security guards don't even care if you steal stuff. So I took some software, I took some credit trips, and you'll notice the first ebook is right here. Sweet. Next one is right across the way. You want to go to room 91, and you don't have to worry about hacking in here because look at this. There's a huge hole in the wall. Now this is actually on the table. Kind of, I guess it would be well, it is a table. Well, I just passed. And, yeah, I just... right behind those pizza boxes, pretty much. I don't see it. I don't know why I don't see it. I'm like, I know it's in here. Where are you? There's a weapon there if you need. Here it is. Sweet. Now, the last one is just right across the way, and this one you can walk right in the door. It's unlocked. So I went ahead and I was like, well, I'm just going to go right through the door because who cares? They saw me jump right through the wall, the hole in the wall, so. And this one is in the bathroom. Alright. And that's not the bathroom. Bathroom's over here. Oh, it's basically in the other corner, sitting on the floor. But we are coming to the end of this video. We will be back in the next video, which will be Deus Ex Mankind Divided, and that'll be part 23, where we're going to head to the GARM facility, and we're going to get even more ebooks. But until then, this is Sector4077 saying, take care and cheers so long. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, suggest, but most importantly, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next vids. Bye-bye.